Here we are, April 17th, 2019. I was thinking this morning when I woke up, this is actually my mom's birthday. Uh, if she were alive, she would be like 92 years old. So, happy birthday, Mom, up there in heaven. Uh, you think about people and you wish people could just continue on, you know, to continue to be with you, uh, to continue to be young, to continue to be vibrant, to continue to be uh, useful. And a lot of times, we as humans get to the place where uh, we think, are we really of any use anymore? Is what our life as it is now have any meaning? Or, oh boy, just sometimes we really start being introspective. And I have to tell you, introspection is not a good thing if it's continued and gone into in depth. That's how people get depressed. They think, oh man, I'm just no good anymore. Well, you know what? No matter what age you are good. No matter what disease or crippling effect you have in your life, mentally, physically, emotionally, you are of use. And don't let the devil, that's his job, and he's pretty good at it, tell you that you are of no use. Man, I remember when I was in my 20s, when I was first married, and my wife and I uh, went to see a one of those stainless steel cookware demonstrations. And the man, I knew he was older, but he was vibrant and talking, enthusiastic, and just a dynamo. And his wife was just like him. Man, they talked. I thought, wow, he is full of vim and vigor. His energy level was out of sight. Well, after most of everybody had left, uh, we were still talking with him. And you got to remember, I was like, oh, I don't know, 25, 26. So I thought, maybe he's in his 40s. We got to talking with him. That man was 72 years old. His wife's like 68. I said, good gracious, you've got the energy of a 20-year-old. How do you do that? He said, well, God's really blessed us. We stay positive about things in life. We don't dwell on the negative. Everybody has negative, but we don't dwell on it. That will only get you down, and that's exactly what Satan, the devil, or well-meaning friends, family, whatever, co-workers want you to do. Be like the rest of them. Scrounge around with the crabs in the bucket. Any of y'all that's read my book or have got a current business card, I have a video. In fact, it's on YouTube called Crabs. Check it out. See what you think. But he said, we believe that as long as we're alive, we're supposed to be effective. We're supposed to be doing something. We're supposed to be a part of the community, society, and we're supposed to present a Christ-like image. And part of that image is having energy. We take care of ourselves. We eat the proper things. We take vitamins and supplements. We don't do anything to excess. And they were pretty trim. And that was why they were promoting the cookware. They believed in their product, and they cooked everything without grease, oil, and all that stuff. Uh, in those stainless steel pots. And the meal we ate was fabulous. Um, we were in Amway then. Well, we're still in Amway now, but back then we were very active, and we shortly after that is when we got into Amway, and we bought a set of the stainless steel cookware in 1976. This is 2019. We still have the same set of stainless steel cookware. Looks brand new, and we use it, oh man, just about every day. I mean, we use it all the time. So he wasn't promoting Amway cookware, but I was considering buying a set, and then when I got into Amway, they had the Queen cookware, and I said, man, this is just like the stuff that that gentleman presented to us. And even though I was a college student, didn't have much money, I found a way to get a set of that cookware. And it was a good investment. Let's see, because we've had it, hold on, wait just a second. Let me think about that. 1943 years. Good gracious. Man, that was a great purchase. Anyway, my letter today is about I wish. And I would venture to say that everyone out there has, at some point in their life, said, I wish I could do this. I wish I had a better job. I wish I had a better car. I wish I had a better home. I wish I had a wife. I wish I had a husband. I wish my children would listen to me. You know, whatever it might be. Whatever it might be. My mom used to say when I was a little kid, because I would wish all kind of stuff. I wish it stayed daylight longer. I wish I could play more. I wish I didn't have to go to school. Whatever. Anyway, she would say, and she called me Joe instead of Joseph. She said, Joe, hold your hands out. Now, wish in one hand. And I said, what? She said, wish in one hand and spit in the other. See which one fills up first. Oh, wait a minute. Mom, are you feeling okay? So she said, wish in one hand and spit in the other. Which one's going to fill up first? And I said, the hand I spit in? She said, yes. Because a wish is just air. Unless you do something to achieve that wish. Oh boy, that lesson, I don't know how old I was, 6 years old, 5 years old. Anyhow, that has stuck with me all these years. Wish in one hand, spit in the other. That's what the majority of people do. Why is that? They got a wish, something they desire, something they want to do, something they want to achieve. I wanted to go to college, and I went in the Navy. And the Navy was going to pay for my college if I had just used my brain, but I didn't. I went in, enlisted, spent my 4 years, I got out, and what I do? I went to college. So, man, I could have had the Navy pay for all of that and went in as an officer, but I just, you know, we all do stupid things. That was my stupid thing, my big stupid thing. So, if you have a wish, a desire, a goal, a car that you really want, a home, a place you want to live, I don't know, whatever it is in your life that's important to you, don't wish for it, because nothing's going to happen. But if you have a dream, that's a wish, and you take positive action to achieve that wish, it's going to come about. You know, life gives you what you really want. Oh, yes, it does. I've had people over the years say, oh man, if I could just find, I don't have much money, if I could just find a car, and, well, say in today's money, and it was under $2,000, I'd just be oh, I'd just be so happy, and that would be, and maybe in a few weeks, they actually find a car under $2,000. Of course, it's not going to last them very long, but, you know, that's what they were shooting for. And then there's the people that says, you know, I want to find a position that pays me about $250,000 a year with plenty of perks and benefits, a brand new car to drive, and they'll move me anywhere in the world because they need me there and they pay for it. You know what? In a few weeks, a few months, next thing I know, they're calling me, man, guess what happened? I got this job. It pays me $265,000 a year. They're getting me a brand new Mercedes. In fact, they're moving me to California and paying for a new home for me out there. And I'll be the regional man. You know, life gives you what you expect. If you expect poverty, you're going to get poverty. If you expect to be sick, you're going to be sick. Duh! If you expect health, if you expect wealth, if you expect to be liked, if you expect to achieve, if you expect to be successful in any endeavor, guess what? Life's going to give it to you. Why is that? Because that's the way God set it up. He set life up to give us what we expect. If you don't know what expect means, look it up in the online dictionary. You need to focus on what is it that you want. Now, if you want something that's not good, I hate to say this, if you want something that's not good, life will still give it to you. Yep. If you want something that is good, life's going to give you that. Why is that? It's a God principle. You don't have to be a Christian. It's a God principle. He set it up that way. So, whether you think there's a God, I could care less. I'm serious. It's not up to me to decide, to help you decide that there is or is not a God. I had who was a friend in the Navy, and he was a pantheist. Y'all can look that up. And he believed that there was an ultimate creator of the universe, but we were just biological entities, and we lived this life, and then that was it. Whatever. That didn't make him not my friend. I just would pray God at some point in his life help somebody to help him understand that when God creates something, he doesn't destroy it. Oh, didn't God send the flood on the earth and destroy all the bad humans? Well, maybe. Maybe it was aliens. Maybe they didn't like the way we were doing and we were getting too big for our own britches. Or maybe God did wipe out the men and women of that era, but their souls didn't go away. Those of you that believe in reincarnation, what did their souls do? They had to come back and live life all over again and do better next time. Those that were already doing good, because I have a tough time believing that all over the world there was only Noah and his family that were good people. And the reason I say that, and some of you pastors out there can dig around, and some of you Christians that like to research, there are there's a history all over the world of people that were alerted to the fact of a worldwide flood, and they were taken to places or guided to places of safety. That's a fact. I mean, they've uncovered gobs of ancient data on this. So God didn't just save, what was it, 8 people or whatever, he saved people all around the world because there was more than those people that were actually good. So we need to look at our particular connection with God. And when you wish for something, in other words, you're dreaming, you want something, realize God wants you to have the best, not the dregs. He wants you to have the best of everything. You decide what the best is. Some people will say, I hate that song. Build me a cabin in the corner of glory land. What? I don't want a stupid cabin. Man, why go to heaven? That's just somebody's dumb idea and thinking they were being humble or something. Humility doesn't mean being poor. Humility doesn't mean wearing shabby clothes and driving a beat-up car, living in a trailer. And for those of you that live in trailers, I apologize. But a stick-built or well-built home is preferable to a trailer. That's why I said that. Some people go through life from one disaster to the next. One drama event to the next drama event. My children, my husband, my wife, my job, my co-workers, the other people at church, the other people that are my neighbors. No. You determine your reality. You aren't dumped on. Everybody in the world's not out to get you. You can't wish your way into a better home. However, you can wish you had a better home, make that a dream and a goal, and work towards getting it. Do you know that people that have 30-year mortgage on the income that they have now can pay that mortgage off in 12 years? Yeah, it's fact. Nobody's ever told them how. You can do it. You want to start your own business? Do it. But count the cost first, like I think I said last week. Look at the cost, the investment. Don't let it scare you, but evaluate and assess where you're at so you know how big you could go at first. And as you make a profit, you tuck that profit back. You don't take it out and pay bills and go out to eat and whatever. You tuck it away and keep reinvesting it by setting it aside. One thing I'll tell you before I finish the video today. Whatever business you're in, you have to have a profit. Out of that profit, that's after you pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your employees, pay for the cost of goods if you're building something or selling something. The profit is what's left over after that. And do not pay yourself. Duh. Do not pay yourself. Take 20% of your profit, your gross profit, put it, I called mine account R for reserve, and I put it into a savings account. Savings accounts don't pay diddly squat. The fact was I put the money aside and didn't touch it. Then out of that 80% that was left, profit, I did pay myself part of that. And I'm not going to give you a percentage because I don't know what your profit is. But if you need $500 a week to live, make sure you're doing enough business so that that $500 a week is no more than 15% of your profit. Oh boy. Somebody just said ouch. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. If you need $1,000 a week, that $1,000 a week can be no more than 15% of your gross profit. Profit, not what comes in. Profit. Okay, that's it for today. April 17th, 2019. It's a lovely Wednesday. Nice day here in Virginia. Nothing fantastic, not like Florida, but it is nice. And so go to my website, www.astepabove.life. Check it out. Buy some coffee, buy some soaps. That's how we support ourselves. Subscribe to this newsletter. A year subscription is only $99 or $10 a month if you just want to do something by the month. Whichever way, my newsletter, I do one a week, and it's well worth the investment. I had been asked or talked about, why didn't I charge more? Like some of these people that do these newsletters once a week are doing like $9.99 a year. That's $1,000, $1,400 a year, $3,000 a year. And I said, you know what? I'm not here trying to make tons of money off of a few people. I want as many people as possible to get this newsletter. $99 a year, it's not going to break anybody. It's not going to hurt anybody. But they're going to get good info to help them make more money. And that is my purpose. My purpose is to help you provide for your family in the best way possible. So, as I always say, be a step above in everything you do. This is a Rev, the Internet Pastor. Looking forward to seeing you next time.